Imagine calling your dog, but not seeing them come running. You check the house repeatedly, but your dog is nowhere to be found. Then you realize a door was left open accidentally, or the fence was slightly damaged. Your heart is breaking. The worst nightmare for any dog owner is losing their pet. Sometimes a helpful neighbor calls or brings the dog back, or you may be able to track down your puppy soon after. However, some dogs become far more lost than merely walking the street. Here are 5 stories of lost animals that got reunited with their owners after years of being separated. Number 5. A dog reunites with its family in California after 12 years. This dog had been gone for a long time, and the dog's status was declared dead by the microchip company she was registered at. Brandon Levin, a stray animal service worker, received a report on February 10, 2022, about a stray dog at a residence in Stockton, California. This particular animal was said to be old and sick. After scanning the dog, Levin discovered that the dog's name was Zoe, and that she had gone missing in Lafayette, California in 2010. Michelle, Zoe's owner, kept the same number even after moving to Benicia, California. She got the call from the sheriff's office with the incredible news that Zoe had been found 60 miles away from where she'd gotten missing. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office posted a 1-minute video clip of Zoe and Michelle's happy reunion on Facebook on Friday. Michelle cuddled Zoe in the video, saying how cute she is and how she didn't grow much. An image of Zoe napping on top of some blankets in the backseat of Michelle's car was also shown in the clip. The sheriff's office stated in the comments that they made contact with Michelle quickly and returned Zoe to her the same day, saving her from entering an animal shelter. Michelle explained that she first saw Zoe and her sibling at the pound when they were only 6 months old. Zoe and her twin lived with Michelle for around 6 months, and one day she left for a quick 20-minute trip to the store, only to return to find her missing. She acknowledged that she was still in disbelief since she didn't expect this to happen. Michelle has a 13-year-old dog, so Zoe will have a playmate. Number 4. A dog reunites with its family in Miami after 8 years. 8 years after the dog vanished from the family's backyard, they reunited. According to Betsy Dehan, the dog had been missing since 2014, and they have finally reunited after 8 years and 5 months apart. Back in February of 2014, Harley, a cute and energetic pit bull, got a little too mischievous. Dehan stated that she allowed them out to use the potty and that they vanished into the woods while she was gone. She went hunting for them after she finished, but Harley was nowhere to be seen. Harley was only a few years old when he disappeared from his Lee County home. The family never stopped looking for him, putting up flyers for lost pets, asking around, and going to rescue searches. Even though Harley was microchipped, the search for him ended in a dead end, and whoever rescued him never looked up his owner on the microchip. Angie Bray, who helped find Harley, said she didn't realize how awful it was until she found Harley. The love story was saved by a miracle. The dog was adorable, well-behaved, and appeared happy. He has long fingernails in addition to being extremely skinny, said Bray. Bray and her friend were visiting San Carlos Park's Bartow Boulevard when they came across a puppy who resembled Harley. Harley was discovered malnourished and virtually skin and bones after 8 years of wandering. The notion of being separated from the creatures he loves and then being unable to find them was terrifying. It moved me to tears, according to Bray. Bray used the microchip to locate Dehan's phone number after taking Harley to Lee County Domestic Animal Services and Cypress Lake Animal Hospital. Dehan received a text from Bray one Saturday morning, and she questioned if it was a joke or a con because she had brought up his issue that same morning. What a fantastic dog, and where could he be if he's still out there? She was certain the text was a joke because it had been so long. Dehan drove over 1,000 miles from Missouri to Lee County after learning Harley was alive, even though she no longer lived there. Number 3. After 4 years, a lost cat is reunited with its owner in Salem. The woman who cared for an 11-year-old tabby cat known for emptying food bowls outside a Salem home recently discovered that the cat was not even a stray. Casey Monroe, Gigi's owner, was pleased to see him again in Haverhill after 4 years away, and the unanticipated reunion was possible thanks to the tireless Salem Animal Rescue League volunteers. Tiffany Martin, a 9-year SAL feline coordinator, said a woman phoned to inform her that she was concerned about a stray cat she fed regularly since she was leaving Salem for another city to tend to a loved one. Martin claimed that Gigi appeared on her doorstep one day and that she began feeding him because he was severely underweight. Of course, he kept returning, just like every other stray animal. Following that call, the SAL team picked up Gigi and examined him for a microchip, which they discovered had been implanted at the MSPCA at Nevin's farm in Methuen. Staff members were able to provide Gigi's owner's contact information after working with Haverhill Animal Control. Martin claimed to have discovered that he was an indoor-outdoor cat. He's very friendly, and one of his favorite places was Dunkin' Donuts. Although SAL has previously assisted in reuniting missing pets with their owners, they have not reunited pets who have been missing for many years. Monroe was shocked to discover that Gigi was still out and about. Gigi would always come home every night until he didn't. They began looking for him, posted about it on media platforms, and inquired with the police about any cases of cats being hit by cars. She went on to say that she believes Gigi remembers both her and her boyfriend. He is solely an indoor cat and has gained 5 pounds since being taken home, which is her new home after Gigi went missing. He was greatly missed and adored, and they are happy to have him back home. Number 2. After 16 years apart, a lost cat is reunited with its family in Maryland. When a stray cat's microchip was scanned in Annapolis by a veterinarian and their contact information was revealed, this couple assumed there'd been an error. In Annapolis, Maryland, a cat that had been missing for 6 years was just reunited with its family. Jason and Liz McHenry, Ritz's owners, were shocked to learn in April from the company that implanted Ritz's microchip that their long-lost cat, who escaped the couple's previous apartment in 2006, was currently being treated at a nearby vet. Jason said he immediately thought it was a mistake, or they'd reuse the chip number for another cat, since Ritz had been gone for so long. The couple searched for Ritz, who was 2 years old at the time he went missing, for 16 years. They were unsuccessful. They spent months seeking him, contacting animal shelters and posting on social media, but to no avail. Liz also mentioned that she saved Ritz's lost cat post to remember her beloved pet, because deleting it made him feel forgotten. The lady who took Ritz to the vet discovered him scavenging for food near a trailer park 6 miles away from Liz and Jason's old house. Ritz was taken to the veterinarian with a badly fractured leg and was scheduled for euthanasia. Fortunately, the vet's microchip scan detected Ritz's chip, which had personal details for the McHenrys. Ritz was reunited with the McHenrys thanks to a text message from the veterinarian, who checked the cat and examined him for a microchip. Ritz's family happily agreed to take him home and help him heal. Ritz is now the pet who remained missing the longest before being found owing to the microchip. Ritz is now back with his family, spending time in his favorite chair and getting lots of attention from the McHenry's children, who welcome the cat with great joy. Number 1. A German Shepherd who was taken over 5 years ago is reunited with her family after being located alone. Sheba, a German Shepherd dog, has been reunited with the Armstrong after being taken nearly 5 years ago from her home in Baytown, Texas. The day Sheba returned home, her family waited for the flight, bringing their precious pet from the Texas Panhandle to land, even beautifying the terminal with a welcome home banner. The family had not seen Sheba since January of 2018, when someone kidnapped Sheba from their doorstep. The family scoured their neighborhood further to find Sheba, but they never found out who abducted her or where she could have been. Annie's son Malmstrom, who was just 3 years old when Sheba was kidnapped, recalls searching for her day and night and how sad it was to keep trying but never locate her. Everything changed on August 1st, 2022, when Jared Harper, a stray animal control officer, rescued Sheba in Borgia, Texas, around 600 miles from the Malmstrom's home. Harper found Sheba wandering around alone and examined her for a microchip, and discovered one microchip containing Malmstrom's contact details. Texas City then collaborated with the Texas Panhandle to airlift Sheba back to her family for free. Sheba's family was overcome with emotion at the airport. It took Sheba very little time to recognize her family. Stephanie also stated that Sheba recalls all of the orders that her family trained her before she was abducted. Stephanie said that the dog recognized her name and the German instructions they taught her after 5 years. Some puzzle pieces of what Sheba went through during the 5 years away from her family remain unexplained. Sheba's kidnappers abandoned her after 2 weeks, and another family took her in for nearly 4 years. Sheba is now reunited with her owners in Texas. And that brings us to the end of this video. Let us know in the comments section if you had these kind of experiences with your pets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notified when we post a new video.